Hello, my loves. Good evening. Thank you so much for joining. Just trying to get into the live chat and stuff. Hopefully it won't take too long to come up. I hope everyone is doing well and that you've had a lovely week. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so tonight I'm going to be working in the spooky colouring book. This is by Sara Szewczyk. I received this book, I think yesterday or the day before, and I've seen this book around for quite some time, and I was on the fence whether to get it or not, but the more I see it, the more I'm just like, yeah, okay, that is adorable. And I would also really like to participate with the gorgeous Christina from Christina's Art Corner. She's doing #WitchCatSpooky each month. So I've gone back and flagged all the pages that have already been done, but I thought we would work on March's page together. Hi Verica, hello my love, thank you for joining. Hi Sam, hi Tasha. Hi Hilary, welcome. Oh, it's so good to see you. How's everyone doing? How's your week been? So yeah, this is the page that I made a start on today. I've just based it with Ohuhu markers so far. Can you see that all right? Move it down a smidge. Yeah, so this is what I've been working on for a little bit this afternoon. So I thought, you know what, I was having so much fun, so I just wanted to really carry on with the page. So I hope you guys don't mind. I've pulled out my Brute Furnace square pencils, but quite a lot of them I don't have swatched, so I'm really disorganized. Yeah, I should have probably thought this out a bit better before I started, really. Oh, okay, that'll work. Okay. But yeah, how are you all? What have you all been up to this week? You good? Your grandma's spending the weekend. Oh, that would be lovely. Have you got anything nice planned? That sounds so nice. You've got back into your colouring, doing a bit in Small Victories. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Hilary. What do you think of the book? Do you enjoy it? It's adorable, isn't it? Yeah, the more I saw people working in this book, and I was just like, okay, go on, twist my arm. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased to have it. But I've got so many pages to catch up on. But if I do, I do. If I don't, you know, I can get to them as and when. But I thought I would start off with the March picture, and then just sort of go back and work through the others, you know, whilst trying to stay on top of the ball with the ones each month from now, really. But what I will do, my loves, is I will put the link to this book and also to Christina's Art Corner, to her YouTube channel, I'll put all those links in the description once the live stream is done and uploaded to YouTube. I will add all that detail in for you, so you can go and check out Christina's channel. You know, have a look at the book if that's something you're interested in. Oh, thank you, Tasha. Thank you, my love. Hi, Dan. Welcome. It's lovely to see you. Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing, my love? I hope you've had a good week. I don't really have an awful lot planned for the weekend, to be honest. I just need to get the house sorted because I've been so slack with it, due to like my back really playing up at the moment. So yeah, I'm hoping to sort of get my house looking a bit more normal, really. You find the illustrations a bit small. Just help go your colours. Yeah, I completely get it. I completely get it, Hilary. Sometimes that's what you need, isn't it? Just to kind of get back into the swing of things. It's just something that's kind of bite size. It's not too overwhelming then, is it? I'm glad to hear that, Dan. I'm glad you've had a good week. Hi, Dawn. Welcome. Thank you for joining, my lovely. How are you doing? You all good? Yeah, I thought I would pop on tonight because I haven't done a live stream in a little while. I did do an impromptu one maybe one morning this week, I think, because I felt bad for not have done a live stream for a little bit. So yeah, but the kids are out at the moment. They're at a club, so yeah, they've got their boys brigade club this evening, which they are absolutely loving, and because it's something that they've said they really want to stick to and that they enjoy and they're looking forward to each week, I've said that come the end of the month, you know, if they're still, you know, excited about it and still loving it as much as they are at the moment, then the end of the month I will order them uniforms for it, because I get paid the beginning of April. So I was like, okay, this is something you're going to stick to, then I'll order you the outfit. You know, the I think it's just like a t-shirt and sweatshirt, I think. So you've been colouring in your cussing cute animals. I love it. Oh, that sounds amazing, Verica. That's great news. Oh, I'm so glad you're going through a, you know, a good period at the moment. That's really great to hear. I bet you're looking forward to seeing the, is that a show you're going to watch? Because do Live, is that right? Sorry, my pronunciation is abysmal. It's really bad. I'm glad you're good, Dawn. That's good to hear. You're watching from Iowa. Oh, thank you for joining, Tasha. It is, Dan. Yeah, very much so. Very much so. But girls can do it as well, which is lovely. So both my youngest go, and they're in the junior section at the moment. But yeah, they are loving it. They're really enjoying it. Oh, it's food. Oh, I get you. That'll be lovely. And like I said, hon, it's great that, you know, you're feeling well enough, you know, and able to be able to do that at the moment. Hi, Jamie. Hello, my lovely. Thank you for joining. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. Yeah, I don't think I've done my back any favours. I've been sat at the desk nearly all day, but it's also been quite nice. But how are you and the kids doing? Are you all good? Is it Wyatt's birthday today? Is it today or tomorrow? I'm so sorry, I can't remember. You did tell me the other day. Tasia, you've got neighbours from England. Oh, lovely. I hope they're nice people. Yeah, when I got this book, I was like, okay, I need to start a page in it. Oh, it's today. Bless him. Oh, please can you tell him I wished him a really happy birthday? Oh, bless him. I hope he's having a great day so far. Where does the time go? It's scary, isn't it? To think that, you know, he's 21 already. That's crazy. I look at your pictures and stuff and I just think, she does not look old enough to have a 21-year-old. Oh my goodness. Yeah, time flies, doesn't it? Goes way, way too fast. You've had your eye on this book. Oh, I did for a while, Hilary. Like I said, sweetheart, I was kind of on the fence about it because I was like, oh, I don't know, it's cute, but I don't know if it's my thing. But yeah, seeing like completed pages from it and, you know, seeing sort of more pages within the book, and I was like, yeah, okay, this is adorable. I did order it quite some time ago. It took ages to arrive, but it's honestly worth it. And like I said, since I started this page this afternoon, I've not really wanted to put the book down. So I thought, okay, I'm just going to work in this book tonight. I'm not ready to put it down just yet. So I think it's nice, isn't it, when you get a page like that and you're like, oh, I don't want to put it down till it's done. I'm just really enjoying it. I've been working on a whip in Botanicum. Now, I don't know if anyone here can help me. Jamie, you might be able to help me, Han, if you've ever worked with gouache. But on a background in Botanicum, I put, let me show you. I put a few dots to cover like what was indicated as stars in the background. Let me just grab it. Oh my goodness. On this page here. Now, this was done 3-4 days ago. I was working on it on a live stream in the morning. And as you can see, I've dotted gouache on top of the stars that were already put on the sky. It is still not dry. And that is like 3-4 days. And I'm so tempted to just get the hairdryer. Because I'm thinking, is it because I've blobbed the paint on instead of like actually putting it flat to the paper with the brush stroke? So yeah, I don't know, but it is not drying, so I can't finish that page until those dots are dry. So I don't know if that was like user error on my part. Oh, thank you, Tasha. Thank you, hon. Jamie, it was... I think it was this one. I don't think it was the De La Rowney one. It was this one, the Winsor & Newton designer gouache. And I just took my wet paintbrush and sort of dipped it into the tube and just sort of like dotted it, you know, on the dots. Because then what I wanted to do was get an acrylic paint. I do believe that was gouache. Oh, what if it was acrylic? No, I don't think. I'm sure it was this. But what I wanted to do after was get a dry toothbrush, and you know when you like flick white paint to get like a splatter, like starry night effect. I wanted to do that on the background as well, but I don't want to do it until that other paint is dry. I wonder if there is oil in the mixture. I mean, even here it looks, I don't know if you can see, it looks quite, whoops, quite wet. Do you know what I mean? Quite like, yeah, it looks like, yeah, there might be oil. Can you see that colouring on the top? I wonder if it's that. It'd take a very long time to dry. And I've just, blobbed my finger in it. Oh my gosh. I didn't even think of that. Does gouache have oil in it? I didn't realise. Would it make a difference if I tried drying it with a hairdryer? Or am I just kind of going to be wasting my time? Because it's a page out of like my long-standing whips that I'd really like to get done. I've got 2 other whips in that book as well. And I just thought, oh, it'd be so cool if I could like get all of them done. And I don't think the other 2 pages will take me that long, if I'm being honest. But again, because those blobs are wet, I can't close the book and go to another page. Jelly gouache dries fairly quickly. Yeah, I've had my eye on that for years, but I've never bought a set. And I had that tube of white that was sent to me as Happy Mail. Oh my goodness, it must have been about 2 years ago now, something like that. And then I've got another 2 tubes of the Winsor & Newton designer gouache that I bought as open stock from Hobbycraft. And then Steve got me a set of De La Rowney gouache for Christmas with like different colours in. But yeah, I don't know, I seem to be having difficulty. Anywho, I don't know. I'll try and take a hairdryer to it later and see if that does anything. But the fact that I've had the book out open for like 4 days, yeah. The blow drying, don't think it would help a ton if it is thick. Oh, I don't know what else to do. Colours look so vibrant. Have you used alcohol markers? Is that on this page, Hilary? If it is, then yeah, I've used I don't know if you can see, I've used the Ohuhu markers as a base. And I'm just going in with pencils now over the top. Just to sort of add some depth and dimension to it. I'm using the Brute Funa square pencils. These are really budget friendly as well. They're lovely. They're really nice. Oh, do you have these pencils as well? Yeah, I really enjoy them. They seem to do pretty well on any paper, to be honest, which is really nice. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Thank you, my love. I'll read it and reply to you when I'm done. Oh, so cute. Absolutely love that. That is adorable. Right. Let's have a look. Let's put a little bit of green on his eye. Let's see. Try a little bit of that. Just put a little bit of darker green at the top. It feels really nice doing a live stream of an evening. I've missed it. Yeah, like I said, it's not been a great time with pain at all. So yeah, I've been really kind of slack on live streams, really. They're reduced on Amazon. Oh, they're brilliant, Hilary. They're really lovely. The sharpener that I use for them, obviously because they're a square barrel, you know, they don't fit all sharpeners. But I use, let me just get the pencil dust off of this one. So I use this one, and it is the Statler, just a little handheld sharpener, and it is the dual hold sharpener. And if you use the bigger hole for the square pencils, it's brilliant, absolutely fantastic. Let me show you actually. Just excuse my tin, I haven't emptied it yet. So yeah, if you just put your pencil into the wider hole, and you don't need to sharpen them that much, to be honest, and then you just get a really nice little point on them. So yeah, I've found that this is the best sharpener for them, and this came in a set of 2, and I think it was about £5, something like that. So if I can find the set on Amazon, I will link it for you as well. But yeah, I think that sharpener, for me personally, in my opinion, is the best one for these pencils. But then I wonder if any sharpener that's got the twin holes, if that would work as well. It would be interesting to see, really, wouldn't it? Oh, no worries. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. Okay. Let's, because there isn't really anything to do on him, let's work a little bit on this underside of his hat. Let's do that. Okay, so I just need to grab that. Where did I put it? I'll grab the sharpener again quickly. Yeah, you can literally like turn the pencil like 2 or 3 times and you've got a really beautiful point on it. go for the light one as well. Whoops. Oh, well done, Kay. I've just stuck my arm with my jumper, all in the pencil shavings. Oh, give me strength. Good job, I've got to run the hoover over the floor tomorrow. Hi, Evela. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Oh, thank you so much. Welcome to the community. I hope you enjoy it. Are you new to adult colouring? Is it something you've recently taken up or been interested for a while? So I'm just adding a bit of shading under our kitty's hat. You're from Austria. Oh, beautiful. When my nan was still with us, that was one of her favourite places to visit. She absolutely loved it. And I remember, like, growing up, she would show me pictures of, like, when she'd been on holiday there, and it just looks like such a beautiful place. Okay. I'm just going to go in with a medium blue now, just to blend this darker one out a little bit. So do you guys have, you know, plans on what you'd like to colour or craft or diamond paint, whatever it is that you are into? What are you guys going to be working on this month? I'm trying to get quite a lot of whips done and crossed off my list, but haven't done as many as I was hoping so far, but still got a fair amount of time. Okay, and this is my lightest colour. Okay, there, that works. I used the front cover to get my colours for the cat, for like his eyes, his hat, and, you know, like the underside bit of his hat as well. So I've used the colours for that, and also for the dragon. But the axolotls, there weren't any of those on the front cover, so I've sort of wung it with those. But I think they look all right. They look quite cute. I don't think I do, Dan, but I can do a video if you would like. That isn't a problem at all. Today I recorded part 1 of my like budget friendly video series that I want to do. But if there's anything like that that you would like to, you know, for me to show on the channel, then I'm more than happy to do that. But I don't ever feel that I'm qualified or like good enough to do like tutorials, but I'm happy to do like a, you know, this is how I colour jars kind of thing, to just give you an idea. I don't know if that helps. I'm more than happy to do that if you would like. And if you would, let me know. And what I'll do is I'll write it on a post-it note in a minute, and I'll get that recorded for you, because I've got one other video request to do this month as well. So yeah, that's not a problem. I've got time to be able to do it this month for you. Yeah, no worries. Where did I have my post-it notes earlier? There we go. Let's just grab a pen. Okay, so requested by Dan. How to colour glass jars to look realistic. I will warn you, I'm not the best at realism, but like I said, I'm more than happy to show you how I do that. Let me just stick that up on my desk. There we go. So yeah, I can show you how I colour glass. It might not be great. I'm sure there's plenty of the tutorials on YouTube if you want to have a look. It might be that mine just isn't what you're looking for. But if it can help in any small way, then, like I said, I'm more than happy to do that for you. You've coloured some mandalas with no techniques at all. Oh, bless you. We've all got to start somewhere, my lovely. Yeah, we've all got to start somewhere, haven't we? Is that your thing? You enjoy sort of colouring mandalas and symmetrical patterns? You struggle with glass and skin, so would love it if you could please do a tutorial. Yeah, I can do glass and skin, Hilary. That's not a problem. I might have some videos whilst I'm colouring skin, actually. I'm going to add it though to this note. Whoops. Let me just grab the pen again. And Hilary skin. No worries. Let me stick that back up there so I don't forget. And then what I'll do is I'll write that in my planner once I'm done. That's sod's law, Sam. It's always the way, isn't it? Always the way it happens. Hi, Jodie. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you for joining. How are you feeling, my love? Are you all right? I hope things are a little bit calmer for you. Do I colour with Castle Arts sometimes? Yeah, I do. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're lovely. I think they're really nice. And you have such a lovely selection of colours as well. Did you order the 120 set? Because I think they do a 72 set as well, don't they? I've got the 120 set, and like I said, they've got such a really nice range of colours. Honestly, Dan, it is absolutely fine. It's really nice for people to ask me to do things like that. I'm always more than happy to help with anything like that. So honestly, if there's ever anything you'd like me to show on the channel, like I said, I'm by no means a professional, know what I'm doing, but I wouldn't class it as a tutorial, just like okay, this is how I color it, take it as it is. You ordered all of them, the 120, the pastel and the metallic. Oops. Go for it. Why not? Why not? You deserve to treat yourself. We all do, don't we? I think everyone needs that from time to time. A little, you know, a little pick me up. Rough as a bear, but plodding a lot. Oh, bless you. Oh, that sounds perfect. Snacks and Encanto. Ugh, that is my idea of a perfect night. That's what I say, how I colour. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not, you know, I don't pretend to be something I'm not. I'm no way qualified to do tutorials and stuff, but I'm happy to do like a, you know, this is how I colour it, you know. If it helps even a little bit, then it's all good. Oh, this book is so ridiculously cute. Obviously, you've got some pages in here that are, you know, a lot more involved and detailed than others, but I think this was quite a nice one to get started on, actually. Oh, thank you, Sam. Thank you so much, my love, and welcome. That means so much. Thank you, my love. I honestly, Dan, Prismacolors are gorgeous, but they can be sometimes difficult to get hold of. But I think they're brilliant. I really do think Prismacolors are great. I find that they can be kind of temperamental depending, you know, what sort of paper you're using them on. But that's like, you know, quite a lot of scents of pencils, really. So my eldest daughter Tegan, she finished her last mock exam today for her GCSEs. So that's it for her mocks now until she has the big exams. So yeah, bless her. I said to her she deserves to just like chill out now. You know, she's got a little bit of time to kind of catch her breath before the big exams, but to be honest, she'll probably still be revising and stuff for them. But I think she's just glad that the mocks are over, which I don't blame her at all. A colour pencil's like a person, temperamental. That is so true. So true. It's such a stressful time. It is. Yeah, it really is. You know, she suffers with anxiety anyway, so as you can imagine, her anxiety has been like through the roof. But I think she's done really, really well. I think she's, you know, she should be really proud of herself. She's yeah, she's handled it like an absolute trooper. Exactly. And I've said that to her, you know. You know, I know she's worked hard, you know, and like you said, she's done her best, you know, and no one can ask or expect more than that from her. But she's kind of I feel so bad for her because she's been invited to a college for an interview to study forensic science. But, you know, I was speaking to her about it the other night and she was like, the thing is, Mum, I still don't really know what I want to do with my life. And I get it, you know, I get it, you know. So I just feel so bad because I know what that feels like, you know. I mean, I knew that, you know, at that point I wanted to go into art, but, you know, I was offered a place at every college and sixth form I applied to, and obviously out of all of them I could only choose one spot. But yeah, she's just not sure what she wants to do. So I said to her, like, why not go for your interview, just see what that course is about, see if it's something you'd be interested in, and if it's not, then you say to them, thank you so much for inviting me for an interview, but I just don't feel like this is a right fit for me, you know. But I don't know, I mean, she's 16, it's up to her what she does. Oh, thank you so much for joining, Dan. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, sweetheart. Take care, my lovely. You wanted to work with kids, I ended up doing retail. Oh, bless you. See, when I finished my GCSEs, I had been accepted into sixth form at the school that I was at to stay on and sort of build my confidence and just get a GMVQ intermediate in art and design. I was then accepted to the City College to do business studies, business management. And I was also accepted to the College of Art and Design to study fashion. And at the time, that was the hardest course to get on at the art college. And I was accepted at my interview. They didn't even wait to sort of write to me to tell me. They offered me a place during my interview. And I just said, look, I need to sort of weigh up my options. And my art teachers kind of talked me into staying at school for the extra year to get my GMVQ intermediate in art and design. So I did, because I thought, you know, they know best, they know what's right for me, this, that, and the other. And yes, it built my confidence and it helped me to build a portfolio. But I always wonder, what if I did study fashion at art college, you know? But, you know, my life took the turns and twists that it did. And, you know, I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change it because of, you know, who I've met along the way, the friends I've made, the things I've learned, good and bad. So I guess that's the path that Tegan's going to be on now, you know, is deciding what exactly it is that she wants to do with her life. Hi, Connie. Hello, my love. Thank you so much for joining. Hi, Deb. Hello, sweetheart. How are you doing, sweetheart? Are you good? I agree, Hilary. Yeah, absolutely. You know, because she's been a bit tearful a few times and she's just like, I just don't know. You know, a couple of weeks ago, she was all into like trying to get into hair and beauty, but she you know, she said to me the other night, I just don't know. I don't know what I want to do. And I hate that she feels pressured, you know. But one of the many joys of growing up, I guess, isn't it? It's those decisions that she's got to make. But I've said to her, like, whatever she chooses to do, I'll support her, you know. I'll be her biggest cheerleader. I just want her to be happy and do something that she thinks she'll enjoy. Hi, Hannah. Hi, sweetheart. thank you for joining. Oh, thank you, Deb. I'm glad you could make it. I'm glad you're doing all right. Oh my goodness. Right, so what colours are we on now? I kind of want to work on the top of these mushrooms a little bit, I think. So they're like a bright pink, aren't they? I don't know how this is going to turn out, but give it a try. Exactly, Connie. Yeah, exactly. You know, with her being 16, it's kind of like, you know, as much as I wish I could help you, I can be there for you. And you know, give you my advice if you want it. But you know, at the end of the day, it's her decision, it's her future, you know. So it's, yeah, it's got to be what she thinks will be best for her. You know, if I could take the stress and the frustration away, oh my goodness, I would in a heartbeat. But that's just something that I don't have any control over, you know. But I don't know, I'm sure she'll figure it out. You know, when I said to her, if you don't want to go for your interview, then, you know, that's okay too, but let them know that you're not going to go, you know, because this is all part of growing up now. You've got to, you know, you've got to make phone calls or send emails that you might not want to, but, you know, it's all part of growing up, I'm afraid. But it does kind of feel like they've got to grow up and make all these decisions so soon. And it, you know, are young and kind of, I don't know, you know, at what I think is still quite a very young age. I really wanted to do these mushrooms like a really bright pink. I think they look cute. Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna swap out some purples for the tail on the on our dragon here. We'll pull out some blues as well. Let's see. Might be that one. I know, we'll try those colours and see how that works. youngest was struggling which way to go to school. Oh, that's amazing to hear, Connie. Oh, I'm so happy for him. It's upsetting, isn't it? Like when they're so stressed and they're just like, what do I do? And it's like, you know, it's your future. I can't decide for you. You know, like I said, you can just support their decision and encourage them. There's not really much else you can do, is there? So what has your son decided to do, if you don't mind me asking? Oops. Do you know, I really don't think this page is going to like take too long to kind of pull it together and get it finished, which is really nice. Electrician. Oh, that's amazing. And that's, you know, that's what do you call it? Like a skill for life, isn't it? Oh, bless him. That sounds brilliant. I'm so happy for you and your son. You know, I can imagine it must be like a relief for him to kind of know what direction, you know, he wanted to take, you know, once he'd got it figured out. You know, and I can imagine that that's the sort of trade where, you know, there would always be sort of jobs available. Yeah, exactly, Jodie. It's funny you say that, because I literally had this conversation with Tegan the other day. I said, you know, even if you went for that interview for forensic science and you thought, actually, do you know what, this really sounds good, and then, you know, you start your course and then a bit down the line you think, this isn't for me, that's okay. You know, you can change. And she's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, of course. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to be pinned down by a decision that, you know, you make about your future when you're still so young. So I hope that that was kind of a bit of a relief for her. But you just don't know what the teachers are saying at school, do you? Like, you know, if they're putting pressure on them to try and make a decision, or, you know, you just don't know. But all I've said to her is that I just want her to be happy and do what feels right for her. You know, it's no one else's life, it's no one else's decision. You know, so it's entirely what, you know, what she feels is right for her. But it's just scary to think, oh my gosh, like my baby finishes school in like, you know, a few months. I think she finishes in June. Gonna have to start like looking for prom stuff for her soon, to be honest. Pick something he can start his own company after finishing. Yeah, exactly, Connie. That's such, you know, such great advice, isn't it? And like I said, I think with certain things, and you know, an electrician being one of them, that's a trade for life, isn't it? It's a trade that's always going to be needed. Yeah, definitely, Jodie. And you know, I felt it was important to let her know that, you know, it's okay to change your mind. It's you know, I don't want her to think, oh my god, like if I change my mind, I'm letting people down, or I'm a failure, or you know, I'm not going to be able to go on to a different course, or blah blah blah. I don't want her to feel like that. There's ways you can work around things, you know. You know, like I said, I just want her to be happy and do what she feels is right for her. She is. Yeah, she really is. It's scary to think, you know, she's 16. She's, you know, she's a young woman, and just, you know, she's going to finish the sort of the school chapter of her life in like 3 months, if that, you know. And it's like, oh my gosh, that's my little girl. But what can you do? You know, Caden keeps saying to me, oh, I'll be starting secondary school next September. And I'm just like, can you just stop? I don't want to think about it. Let's just get through like this September first, shall we? No, it's scary. It's like, you know, all my babies are growing up, and makes me kind of emotional, you know, to think like, oh my goodness, their childhoods have just gone like so quick. You know, you want to make it last as long as possible. Yeah, like don't remind me. Exactly. It's so scarce. That makes sense. Yeah. You'll always have something to fall back on. Exactly. Yeah, and that's a really, you know, a really good way to have it sorted, Connie. It really is. Because like you said, he's always got that trade to fall back on if, you know, if something else is difficult to come by. So I think that is so sensible. Yeah, definitely, Jodie. Definitely. I feel like, you know, I've blinked my eyes, and, you know, Tegan's pretty much all grown up. You know, Caden's keeps reminding me that he'll be going to secondary school next September, and I'm just like, dude, please stop. I call him dude a lot. Dude or buddy, you know. But yeah. I don't know. you know, I mean, I guess they think it's great that they're growing up and going to be starting all these new chapters and stuff. But I think as a parent or a relative, you look at them and you just think, no, you're too small. You're so young. You know, it's yeah, it is scary. I think I should have done a darker blue around this dragon, but that's all right. Oh, am I using the... Oh no, I was going to say, actually, am I using the mid-tone? Because if I am, I've messed up. Yeah, I can see we still wanting to work on this page tonight, even after the live stream. I'm absolutely loving it. Oh my gosh, Jodie, I know, right? That seems like so long ago. You know, it's like now she's arguing with me because she wants to grow her fringe out so that she can have it layered into like the sides of her hair, which is fine. But it's at the point where it's kind of like down by her mouth at the moment and it just looks scruffy. And she agreed for me to buy her some hair grips. So I did. I bought her some hair clips and she refuses to wear them. So she's been going to school, even though like the main part of her hair is all put up nice and neat and tidy, she still looks an absolute scruff because of her bloody fringe. And, you know, tonight I said to her, I said, you need to let me do something to your hair for Boys Brigade. You look, you know, you look a mess. It's really scruffy. You know, I don't want people to, to think that I'm just happy for you to like look like you've been dragged for a hedge backwards. And she, oh my goodness, she was arguing the toss with me. And I was like, really? In the end, she came in and she went, Mum, I've got a plan. I watched a YouTube video. Look, this is something you can do to my hair. So I'm not having to use hair clips, but my fringe is still out of the way. So she's got two little French plaits down the side of her hair that I've braided her fringe into. But yeah, she came in, Mum, I've got a plan. I've been watching YouTube. Let's compromise. So I was like, well, I'd much rather do that if you're refusing to wear hair grips, because at least I know you look tidy, your hair looks lovely, and it's out of your eyes. It's, you know, so you can see what you're doing. And now it's, oh, that looks really cute, doesn't it? Do you think you can do my hair like this for school on Monday? So it's like, yes, that's fine. If it means that there's no more, like, you know, you pushing back about, you know, wearing hair grips for school. Oh, tell me about it. Yeah, tell me about it. At least she came up with a solution. She did. She must have left my room in a strop and gone straight onto YouTube, like, hairstyles to keep my fringe out of the way that doesn't involve using a hair grip, you know. Something like that. But she did say, oh, it was the first video I came to and I saw the hairstyle, the fourth one, and that's what I want. And it's like, okay. So yeah, my goodness, I can't help but laugh sometimes, but honestly other times it's like, seriously, give me a break. Just please let me just put your hair up so it's tidy and out of the way. You can actually see where you're walking. But Steve's literally just gone to grab them from Boys Brigade for me because I'm still streaming. So he said earlier, look, if you're still going to be live streaming, I don't mind getting them. So I just said that's like really helpful. So you'll probably hear them come in a minute. like a pair of fairy elephants, because they're not exactly quiet. So you remember your daughter doing that? They do, Hilary. Yeah, they do. I remember growing mine out, you know, quite a few years ago, but in November I completely shaved my head for Brave the Shave, to raise money for Macmillan. So I'm currently growing my hair back in. My hair was like down to my waist, and yeah, shaved it all off in November. So there isn't any hairstyling or anything going on with my hair at the minute. I literally just sort of get up and go. I don't have to do anything to it yet. Although the way my hair is sitting, the way it's sort of growing back, it just looks like I've constantly like kind of combed it over to the right. So yeah. So I must look quite a sight. I remember when I first done it, I done the shave on the Saturday, and Caden was like, "Do not stand by me in the playground at school." So embarrassing. But you know, they were great. They knew it was for a good cause, you know. All right, I'm just gonna try and lighten this up a little bit with this really pale blue. I'm not sure how well that's going to work, though. I might need to pull in a white. I'm surprised how quick this page is kind of coming together, to be honest. It's not taking much, is it? I mean, I will go in, you know, once all the pencil work and stuff is done, and add like embellishments and all that good stuff, because I mean, I can't just leave a page alone. But yeah, the kids certainly have their own characters for sure. Oh, I don't know. But yep, the weekend is going to be housework, getting the house looking normal, if that's possible. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow night. It does depend on pain. But I would say at the moment maybe not, because I'm streaming tonight instead. Do you feel like I need a darker blue on this? Because I'm just I don't know. It doesn't feel done. I don't know. While I'm thinking about it, let's come up. I'll colour this crystal here. Right. So what I tend to do on crystals is just colour different sections with like different shades of the same colour. But because I've got these purples out that I used on the dragon's tail, and I used the same marker to base the fan on his tail to the crystal up here, I'm just going to use the same purple pencils, same colours. And what I do is I'll start with like just putting a bit of a heavier pressure on one of the angles of that section, and as I come out, I just gradiate it to a lighter pressure. Let's just work down here a little bit as well. Let's just do that. And then maybe we can come over here onto this bit. Let's start there. And just fade it out to sort of nothing. And then in a bit, I'll bring a white pencil in. And then later on, I will go around all the lines, go over all of these black lines with a Posca or a white gel pen to make all those lines disappear. Let me see. So let's do this one. And then we could do like from here. Up. Like that. And then let's do this one here. You're doing housework tomorrow, Hilary. Oh, so much for a chilled weekend, eh? You intend to do some colouring as well. I don't blame you. I hope to get some colouring done, but that'll probably be my reward in the evening for getting, getting what I want to do done in the house tomorrow. Colouring can be my reward. Like, good on you, Kate. You did all right. Oh, Jodie, that sounds so nice. What did you guys have for dinner today? What was on the menu? I haven't yet, Hilary. No, I haven't, Han. To be honest, I was only thinking earlier, like, oh my God, it's really close to Easter. Haven't got anything for the kids yet. But to be honest, they, Tegan wants the money. I think Caden and Emmy will probably want the money as well. But what I'll do is still get them like an Easter egg to go with it. I'm going to give my my middle brother give them the money for his kids, so he can get them, whatever they want. But yeah, I don't know. If anything, it sounds silly, but I'm just looking forward to having the kids, the kids home for Easter. Although they are doing fit and fed at their school, which like the local council sort of put on. They are doing that at school for 4 of the days, but it's only like 10 till 2. But yeah, they'll be doing that. And then, there's a few things that I would like to do with them, sort of, like, the days they haven't got the fit and fed club. So we'll just see what happens, see what they want to do. Okay. But that's the signs of having fun, Jodie. You might not feel like it now. But I'm sure that's the signs of you guys having fun. Okay, so let's just grab some greens. Actually, no, do you know what? I want to do something to the sky, so let's find a really, really dark blue. Oh, is that it? That's the thing now, it's trying to find the right kind of blue. Right, that one's better. Typical, isn't it? I think I'm like, yeah, I'm doing all right with the page, and then I can't find the blue I want. Okay, that'll do. Okay. What time is it? Oh, me too, Hilary. Yeah, the weather's been awful. You made slow cooker beef with baby potatoes, carrot and carrot. Oh, that sounds amazing. That sounds lovely. Just snacks and cancel. She ate the snacks and is flat out. Oh, bless her. Oh. So she's absolute soundo. Oh my goodness. That's absolutely right. Absolutely right. Yeah, mess can always be cleared up. Definitely. You just can't put a price on stuff like that, can you? You know, on making memories. You know, as we were saying earlier, like the kids growing up, like time just goes so fast, doesn't it? It's almost like, you know, in the blink of an eye, it's, you know, they're all kind of grown up, and it's like, I feel like I've missed so much, even though I haven't. But yeah, it still makes me emotional. But I think we all just know that I'm an emotional mess anyway. We do it all. Yeah, absolutely. Do it all for them. That's what it's all about, isn't it? You know, we put aside, like, I don't know, what we feel we need and whatnot, and, you know, we keep going for them. You know, I wouldn't have it any other way. I really wouldn't. But, you know, like you and I have said in Messenger beforehand, like some days are easier than others. But they're the reason we keep going. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I haven't like zoomed in or anything. I tried just moving my tripod down before the stream started, so that you had sort of like a good view of, you know, what I was doing. Because when I'm just recording a video, I can zoom in and out. That's no problem at all. But when I try and do it and it's live streaming, even if I just move my fingers a smidge on the screen, it'll zoom right in, and it's such a pain in the neck. But I'm hoping when I get a laptop or computer of my own, that there'll be a way that I can like zoom in. I don't know, maybe like using a mouse or something. I don't know. I'll have to see what I can come up with. Yeah, I don't know if it's, you know, why it's so difficult on live streams compared to just recording a video. I don't get it. Because I'm like, well, hang on. If anything, I'm trying to be more light-handed because I know how temperamental zooming in and out on a live stream can be, but no. And I worry that if I keep trying, it's going to make people motion sick, and, you know, they're not going to want to stay because it just looks like I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. Which a lot of the time I don't, but, you know. I don't want to be making people feel poorly, like, from looking at the screen. wonder if I'd get this done tonight. I might be able to, you know. That would be cool, because then I could go back and work on one of the pages from the previous months. I actually messaged the lovely Christina yesterday and said, like, would you mind if I joined in your colour along? And she was so lovely. She was like, no, you know, we'd love to have you join in. So, hello. You all right, bud? Yeah, of course you can. Oh,
Ow!
careful. Well done. That looks amazing.
Excuse me.
Good job.
It shouldn't look amazing. It should look funny.
It looks great. I love it.
Would you like to put this on your wall or on the fridge?
You can put it on the fridge if you want. Yeah, go find a magnet to put on the fridge, darling. Did you have a nice time? Did you guys have a nice time?
Yeah.
Good.
Hi, everyone.
If you want to, that looks like they've had fun. So what are we on now? Okay, so I'll probably go for like another 8 or 9 minutes, and then the live stream would have been like an hour and a half, and then I can spend a bit of time with the kids as well. And I did promise Caden that if he was good, he could play on my phone for half an hour when he got back. So, and he has been good. You coloured. Oh my goodness, you're gonna colour, but you're trapped under a child and a cat. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Enjoy every single second, my lovely. Enjoy every moment. How is Nala and, you know, your sister and the kids? Are they all good? So I'm just blending this bit in with the slightly lighter blue. And then I'll work on this side and a little bit sort of down here. I might even put a little bit of black down in behind like these plants and stuff, just to really give it a little bit more depth. But yeah, this page is so cute. I'm really enjoying it. I think I'm gonna maybe try and add some Renaissance watercolor maybe around the edge of the bottle. I don't know, somewhere on here. I don't know, I'll figure out, but it definitely needs some shiny goodness. I might even stick some confetti stars on here as well. Nala's as bratty as ever. Sis and Kiddos are good. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad they're all good. You know, I often get told that like Arlo is spoiled, and I'm like, well, yeah, he's my fur baby, of course he is. But you know, Link gets spoiled as well, but he's just not as demanding as Arlo. But I honestly, I don't mind. I love it. She wasn't just going to let Minnie Moo in on the snuggle. She's like, listen, if there's snuggles happening, I want in. Don't forget about me. Bless her. The thing is, I think sometimes, as much as like they can, you know, sometimes drive us bonkers, we wouldn't have them any other way. Because it's like, no, that's my fur baby, and you know, I love them. So I'm just going to go around this side of the bottle now and just do the same as I've done over here, really. But yeah, for those of you who don't have this book, oh my goodness. If you love cats and you love kind of like, you know, cute, creepy, cute, spooky stuff, then, oh, this is so up your alley. It really is. So cute. But that's the way it should be, Jodie. That's the way it should be. You know, Arlo was kind of being a bit of a diva the other night, but I was like, so, you know, you my baby. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, really? But again, you know, they can be frustrating sometimes, but I wouldn't change him for the world. And Link is, you know, Link is good as gold. He's no trouble whatsoever. Emmy is definitely his human, without a shadow of a doubt. It's so cute to watch them together. It's ridiculously adorable. You was on another colouring book ban. If a lot to colour, I think I'll have to get this. Oh, I'm sorry, Hilary. I'm sorry if I've helped you break your ban. I apologise. But I promise you the book is worth it. It's so cute. I mind you, you know, my plan for this year was to sort of buy less and just enjoy what I have. That hasn't happened. It hasn't happened. But, you know, I am still being very mindful as to what I want to add to my collection because of how many books I have. And I do want to enjoy the ones that I already have in my collection and show them some love. So this year is definitely about being more mindful. But, you know, and there's artists that is just going to be an instant buy. You know, that I would get their book, you know, without even seeing a flip through or whatnot. And that would be Carla Magana, RJ Hampson, Hannah Carlson, you know, Christine Karen. So, but these books I had ordered quite some time ago. There was this one, a Woodland Kingdom one, another copy of Wildflower Folk by Christine Karen, and the new book by Maria Troller, the Starfall one. And they all took quite a while to come in, so they haven't been ordered really recently. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know if I can get away with it, but yeah, it'd be interesting to sort of put myself on a no buy for a few months. Because to be honest, I don't even mind doing that, because it just means that if my favourite illustrators had brought out a book during that time, I would order them once the new buy was once the no buy was over, and when I could afford to do so. So it would be interesting to see how long I could go with like a no buy or no spend. But it's not going to happen for supplies at the beginning of April, because I need to do a Cult Pens order desperately. I've been putting it off, my goodness, for about 5-6 months. And I'm like, no, I can't put that off any longer. So yeah, there is some open stock stuff I need to get from Cult Pens. So maybe I'll put a no buy in place after that and sort of see where we go. I'm not even on camera. Oh, I'm so sorry. You've pre-ordered the new Johanna Basford. Yeah, that'll be that's the towards the end of the year, isn't it? September, October time. Hi, Nikki. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, thank you so much for joining. How are you doing? I hope you're feeling better, sweetheart. Try to stick to that. I've got 2 books. One was the Christine Karen book and the new Colouring Heaven. I haven't seen the new Colouring Heaven one, but to be honest, I don't really think I want to buy any more of those. I destashed quite a few. And I've still got a lot of them that I haven't coloured in yet. So I'm like, no, I'm happy with the ones that I've got. I think there was maybe 2 within the last maybe couple of months that I've thought, oh, yeah, it looks quite nice. I quite like it, but I don't see the point of buying them because of how many I've got that haven't been coloured in yet, and that's even after me destashing. So there's just no point. And to be honest, I don't even know if I'm going to keep all the ones that I still have. I might destash more, to be honest. November. Yeah, I knew it was towards the end of the year, Hilary. I just couldn't remember when. But she's, she's another auto buy as well. It's funny you mentioned Johanna Basford, because the other day I was only thinking, oh, I haven't coloured in like her books for quite a while, especially like Magical Jungle. So maybe next month I'll have a look and maybe work on something from there. I do love Matchstick Mouse. Yeah, I absolutely love it. The only one I haven't got is the floral one. So yeah, that's the only one that I'm missing. I do have the new adventure one. And oh, so cute. Yeah, so cute. It's one of those, isn't it? It's like, oh, I just can't resist it. Oh, Nikki, I'm sorry, hon. Bless your heart. Is there anything you need or I can do? If you don't want to talk about it here, that's fine. Just drop me a message and I'll reply when I'm done. They are really cute, Jodie. Yeah, they're adorable, aren't they? And I like that they're smaller, and like each picture is kind of like engulfed in a circle, I really like the setup of it. I really do. Oh, bless you, Nikki. Honestly, my love, if there's anything you need or I can do, I'm a message, a text, a phone call away. I mean, that goes without saying anyway, you know that, but yeah, I'm always here for you, hon. Hi, Tracy. Hello, my love. Thank you for joining. How are you doing, sweetheart? Just going to try and finish blending this blue in, and then I'm probably going to call it a live stream because I've gone over the hour and a half thing. And like I said, I did promise Caden he could play my phone for half an hour. Yeah, Rooms of Wonder is gorgeous. I think because for a long time Enchanted Forest was my favourite, and I think that probably still is, but it's that and Worlds of Wonder for me. Rooms of Wonder is stunning as well. I've got a long-standing whip in that book too. Okay, I'm still not happy with like this bit of the blue here at the bottom, but I don't want to keep fussing with it and then just get to a point where I'm like, no, I feel like I've ruined it, you know. That made you giggle. Oh, bless you. Yeah, autocorrect has definitely got a lot to answer for. Hi, Longfork. Welcome. Thank you for joining. How are you doing? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been working on this one since this afternoon, and I'm really enjoying it. I don't want to put it down, so I might just try and stick at this one for the rest of the evening. See if I can get it done. How good would that be? That'd be so cool. You're tired, but okay, could be better. Oh, bless you. Hopefully tomorrow's a brighter day for you, my love. Oh, Nikki, you don't have to make me anything, hun. Oh, bless your heart. Thank you. Oh. Honestly, my love, you don't have to do that. I had a bad insomnia episode last night. Oh, that's never fun, is it? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully tonight is better for you. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave it there for tonight. So yeah, that's how the page is looking so far. It's getting there. Slowly but surely. Claire knows what it is. I'm enjoying it. Oh, bless your heart. Thank you. Oh, sweetheart. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. So I'm definitely going to continue working on this tonight. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for taking time out of your day, your evening, to join me and to spend some time. I really appreciate it. It's always such an absolute pleasure seeing you all. Making me want to pull out this book too. You got a fresh copy. Oh, bless you. Yeah, my copy arrived. I think it was not yesterday, the day before. I think. Yeah, it was either yesterday or Wednesday. But yeah, honestly, guys, thank you so much. You are always so wonderful and just make this an absolute joy to come on and spend time chatting to you in real time. It's a pleasure, as always. I really do appreciate it. Whatever you guys are up to this weekend, I hope you have a really lovely time. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Lots of love. Bye.